Welcome back, everybody, to the Irish Furian. I am the Irish Furian. So, in this video, I want to talk about an occurrence that happened in Dublin, whereby Dublin taxi cabbies began putting green lights up in their taxi cabs to indicate to other Irish people that they were Irish. So, before I get into my own take and opinion on this, we'll go through the online reporting of this incident. So we'll begin with this one here, which is just the general reporting that took place on it. And as you can see, there was quite a bit of reporting on it from many different sources. So the journal.ie did an article on it. The Irish Times did an article on it. The BBC did an article on it. The Daily Edge did an article on it. The C42.ie, RTE, politics.ie, the Independent as well. So as you can see, there was quite a lot of reporting on this incident. And then if we go down to this one here, and I'll just prepare my interaction with it. So this is the journal. So I'm going to leave this one till last, I think, because that will bring me around to my own opinion on it. So what we'll do is go on to this one. This is the Irish Times. And let me see. So it says here, taxi drivers have rejected claims that green lights fitted to roof signs are racist, and said such lights were being used throughout Europe. One group representing taxi drivers, Tiomani Taxi na hÉireann, said it was seeking an immediate meeting with Minister for Transport Leo Varadkar on the issue, and said its members wanted an apology from him for suggesting that they were racist. Good on them. Speaking on RT's Morning Ireland yesterday, Mr. Varadkar said he had only heard about the practice in recent days. The green light does not form part of the official sign, so it's not permitted. The green lights do have to be removed. I've seen some stickers on taxis informing people that the taxi is Irish, so presumably they're trying to inform people that the driver is Irish. Asked if that was acceptable, he said, "Not in my view, and that is a personal view, but I think it's inherently racist, and I think it's inherently xenophobic." Alan Brennan of Tiomani Taxi na hÉireann said his members were upset at Mr. Varadkar's comments and rejected any suggestion that they were xenophobic. The National Transport Authority said it had not seen a prevalence of green taxi roof sign lights, but said any such lights are contrary to the rules relating to customising taxi roof signs and should therefore be removed. And that's fair enough, That's, if having a green light on a taxi cab roof contravenes the rules of the Transport Authority, then that's fair game. Asked what advice he would be giving to members who had installed the lights, Mr. Brennan said that the group would not like to see members being fined unnecessarily for having lights on the roof sign. However, there was nothing to stop them from putting the lights elsewhere on the vehicle. Christy Humphreys of the National Private Hire and Taxi Association said the issue had been blown out of all proportion and the lights were being used by drivers to make their cars more visible. The lights on the roof sign could be difficult to see during the day. The green light drew attention to the car. Okay, so if I go back up to the journal and just get my little interaction window. So Transport Leo Varadkar has said, I don't understand that use of wordage. Transport Leo Varadkar has said that the green lights on taxi roofs will have to be removed. He said that other signs on Irish taxis that indicate a driver is Irish are inherently racist and inherently xenophobic. So I'll read down a bit more. Responding to the journal.ie's exclusive report yesterday that some taxi drivers in Dublin were potentially using a covert signal to each other and potential customers that they are Irish, Leo Varadkar said the green lights would have to be removed. All right. The National Transport Authority issued an order for the green lights to be removed amid concerns that they were advertising nationality. Varadkar followed this up this morning with strong criticism of the actions of some drivers. He told RTE's Morning Ireland the green light does not form part of the official sign, so it is not permitted, and green lights do have to be removed. The minister also said that he had seen stickers on taxis informing potential punters that the taxi driver is Irish, saying that in his personal view this was not acceptable behaviour, but doubting whether drivers could be forced to remove them. He continued, I think it's inherently racist. I think it's inherently xenophobic, and all taxi drivers have to be identified. You can see their ID in the taxi when you get into it. The important thing is that you know who the taxi driver is, not what race they are or what their nationality is. Okay, so the fact that Irish taxi drivers want to convey the understanding that they're ethnically Irish to other ethnically Irish people within Ireland, and that our unelected leader, who is half Indian, is saying he doesn't like it. And even if a taxi driver puts up a sticker saying that they're Irish, again transmitting the knowledge and information to other Irish people, ethnically Irish people, that they're Irish. And he calls that xenophobic and racist. Shows to me that he is unwilling and is working against the very idea that Irish people can be Irish within Ireland. That's what we've got as a leader in this country, doing the will of globalist oligarchs and elites around the world and outside of this country, including the EU and the UN. All right? This guy is usurping Irish identity. Every other ethnic group and race is allowed collectivize around who they are. This is human nature. This is normal. What's not normal is when it's constantly attacked within your own homeland, and you're made to feel ashamed and wrong for doing so. And this is another example of that. This is an example of how, from the top down, the natural willingness, the natural desire of a people to want to be around like and those like them, those who share their history, share their culture, share their intonation of language and understanding and perception of the world. On the most part, for the most part. The fact that that's being targeted by language, by an unelected leader who is half not who we are, will show you how the continued demoralization and shaming of Irish people has led to where we are today. Okay, I hope you found that video informative, and I shall wish you well until next time. Take care.